Well, I had to hit the road this morning to head down to Las Cruces. My patience wore thin, and a dear friend gave me enough money to make the drive there and back and to get some guitar strings. So when my guitar strings finally arrive, I will have an extra set. But I need to practice. I have a gig, and if there's one thing I know better than anything, it's practice, practice, practice. Yeah, so here I go, headed down 68 miles to get guitar strings.
Continue on I-25 south for 41 miles.
Wow. So I went into the store, and I'm going to put the name of the store here on the screen for you because I cannot remember the name of it. But the guy's name was Tom, and he was amazing. And not only did I get my guitar strings that I needed, but I got an extra set. I'm so grateful. You know, I gotta tell you, when you are without your ability to do what brings you calm. So I am very excited to have guitar strings. And while I was there, I looked, as I was driving there actually, I looked to the east and I saw this crazy jag of mountains. So I decided, after I got my strings, since I have enough gas, because my friend who gave me the money for the strings gave me enough for gas, I'm going to take this little side detour to check this out. I'm passing what look like trailheads on the way. It's really cool looking, so I'm going to show you out the window. I just passed a sign, and they're called the Oregon Mountains. Oh, wow. I don't know, my van is sounding a little odd. Maybe it's just because I've been listening to music or I'm climbing. So I don't know how far I'm going to go. I'm just going to the point that I picked on the map. It takes me kind of to the edge. And I'll see where I go from there. Well, this is promising. Dispersed camping allowed, 14 days. Sounds BLM to me. Which is exciting in case I decide to spend a night down here instead of driving back up. We'll see. I might do that. But I want to go there. So I'm going to keep going up the road. So what is this place? This is the Sierra Vista National Recreation Trail, Bureau of Land Management. Woohoo! Wow. Look at this. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Mule deer, maybe? Is that what they are? Oh, it's nice to see you. But, oh, this is just gorgeous. So I stopped here today and grabbed a brochure, so I remember to come back here. This is definitely a place where I'd like to do some hiking and spend some time. Today is not the day for it, but it's definitely a good day to find new places. what's nice is that there's that BLM land literally right down the road for me to park in. So when I come back this way, I definitely want to come here. Now, it's only a $5 fee to enter the park. But today, because my funds are so tight, I'm not going to enter the park. I took some pictures and that I'm really pleased with, and I can do some studies of the rock shapes from that because there's some really cool. These rock formations are amazing. And the mountains are incredible. So, yeah. I will be back. I didn't put my sunglasses on today. Forgot. I'm still not used to this. So I found this area here behind the campsites that look like people kind of do donuts and stuff back here, maybe, when it's more muddy. Oh. Look who's here. There's a herd of them coming through. I saw one earlier, but I thought they were all through. Well, that was nice. I think they're mule deer. Can barely see them through the bushes now. They're either heading to one of the hatchery ponds or just back into the brush for some cover. Oh. Look at them go. They're waiting for their scout to say it's okay to come down to the river. All clear. Well, so I came out because I want to get a closer look at these trees that have been bursting with yellow. And it looked like there were more than I think there are, but I love them. And there's another one over here that almost looks like, I don't know, there's a character with tufts coming out of their head. But yeah, I'll show you, hold on. Kind of like Bozo the Clown, you know, just floofy on the sides and bald in the middle. How beautiful the morning light is through the yellows and these, I think they're oaks of some kind. I don't know what they are, but it's got oaky looking bark. See? I don't know how well that's focusing. I'm doing my best here. That lovely composition with the hillsides in the distance and this beautiful changing color in the foreground. And this gorgeous perfectly big old blue sky. I've done it once again. Walked and talked my way through an entire bit of video that I thought I was shooting, and I never turned the camera on. So I am taking out my guitar. Always a little bit of a push, pull, and a lift. Whoa. And don't fall over. There we go. Y'all may think I'm being mean, not letting Nugget out of the van, but she broke out this morning. So, mean mommy has to stand her ground. You know. Cats, you have to be even more diligent with them than you are with children, because they really have such determination. But she's got to know that running off without me and her leash is not acceptable when we are, especially in a place like this where there's possibly wild boar nosing around. So, I am letting the guitar get some sun in its case. I'm going to open it up in a second. I want to acclimate it before I change the strings. It's got enough cracks in it already. So, I don't know if you can see these cracks. So I have one here. This is new. Not happy. This one, I did not recall it being this severe. And so, even though I really liked the sound of these medium gauge strings and I appreciated all the work, it just, I think with all of the temperature changes that this poor thing has to go through, I gotta put lighter gauge strings on it and possibly release the tension by, whenever I put it away, tuning it down. Yeah. That really concerns me. That's new. Very new. Anyway. Deep breath, my baby. I may have done something a little bit somewhat insane, but I spent the last of my money on a couple of things. One is this set of Liquitex. I know they're not the best, but I did get the more intense pigment form in these particular tubes. And there's a reason why I bought acrylic. There's a reason why I bought acrylic paint. I also bought this canvas board so I could do painting on the canvas board. However, someone gave me this shade, and it's a vinyl shade, you know, with all the bells and whistles. I just thought it would be really cool to try to paint something on it for this show. Why not? And so I needed acrylic paint to make that happen. And I've never really worked with acrylics, although I've been working with gouache, and I know they can be very similar. I have some brushes that I can use just for the acrylic, so I don't have to worry about messing with my good brushes for gouache. So I have that. Well, okay, and so now there's one more thing, and this is where my heart is a little stopped. I mean, this shade is big, but, you know, it's acrylic, and, you know, someone just gave that to me, and so I only had to invest in the set. So the acrylic paints were $16. The board was $4. I bought a giant piece of watercolor paper that is 22 by, I think, 30. Yeah, I did. Beautiful piece of Arches cold press paper like I use on the blocks. It's the same thing, only this is a full sheet. And I'm gonna go for it. I still have to find a place to work on it because I can't do it in the van, and I admit to being scared to death to doing it here in the elements. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly and that the shelter will be enough. I'm worried about the sand, you know, but maybe the sand will just provide texture to my painting. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the reason I was hoping to find a space to do it in, and I still am crossing my fingers for that, is for being able to dry the paper quickly, right? I can plug in my hair dryer and dry each layer faster. Because I'm working on such a big piece, I know how long the little ones take me, and I have less than a week to finish this. This may be the insane part. What am I myself into? I don't know. This may be the image I choose to work from. I have not decided yet. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Like, subscribe, and if you'd like to contribute to the journey, it would truly be appreciated. The links are below. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.